Shit, it's Buse Day? Fuck. Oh, um, it was okay, I guess. It was a full day. That's for damn sure. I slept like absolute dog shit last night. I had some sort of like a anxiety attack or panic attack last night. Oh no, God. We all feel like this now. Yeah, I think I'm really stressed out. It was really strange. I had like this hyperfixation on something, and then it was something to do with outside, and then I started to feel like agoraphobic feelings or something. I don't even, it was really odd.
Get that piss out.
Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Big Gun. Suffice to say, I did not sleep very well. I woke up at various points. I remember being awake at 4:30. I don't know when else. Yeah, I haven't traveled in a while, I guess. I mean, technically this is not too dissimilar from when we traveled for Christmas, so yeah, it's been half a year, I guess. I don't really know what it was, but I think it's just a sort of compounding stress. You know, work was really intense. There's this whole thing with the IRS, and also we're trying to move, and then, you know, also other shit, right? So, I don't know. More positively, we did go to see a property today that was much, much more encouraging. Totally different location and a different realtor and so on. And it was a place that seemed like it was actually like they were trying to get people to rent it. It didn't look like fucking shit. Still not totally ideal, but a lot better than what we saw yesterday. What we saw yesterday had us in despair. So that was nice. And if we get that place, the dogs are going to have yard for days. Oh my God. That place had, I think, basically an acre of yard. That is because I am your alt legend and you are mine. We need to come clean. We can't keep lying to everyone in this way. It's true. Main problem with the place for me is simply that it just it's not big enough. It's not awful. It's just not really big enough. Um, but I mean, it's totally on the table. So nice gun, nice, perfect. That said, we have a bunch of other properties we're going to be checking out while we're here still. So we'll see what happens. We have one that we are looking at on Saturday, which I'm a lot more hopeful for. It's a bigger place, and it's also much much cuter and more interesting. It's a little bit wooded, a little more naturey. So I don't know. I'm
Get that piss out.
kind of excited about that one. We'll see. Thank you, legend, and thank you, y'all. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. We'll see. It's crazy how difficult it is to find. Like, we're trying to thread the needle, and the difficulty is that we have these animals. You know, nobody wants to rent to anybody who has too many pets. So we have to do a lot of extra convincing or just hope or whatever. And the market really sucks just in general in terms of the price, the cost. It's seems like it's roughly $1 per square foot as a baseline. And if it's anything better than the barest, like it's not falling down, then it goes up from there, you know? So, unfortunately for us, it seems like kind of the sweet spot. Yeah, I know, it's everything fucking sucks, gun, in terms of prices are insane. I just don't know. Um, but the sweet spot for us is looking like it's probably going to be essentially where we left off in Phoenix, where when we were when we moved out of Phoenix, we were paying around 1,800, over 1,800 a month at that point, and we're looking at probably somewhere between 2,100 and 2,300 a month. So, thank you, Bugs. Thank you. I appreciate your sympathy. And Lindley, thank you for the biddies. No, Richie, I have not. I've not seen that yet. Yeah, 850 is. I feel like that's a wild deal that you found. Yeah, yeah. No, nothing is $300 a month. That's true. Oh yeah, that is absolutely my kind of jam. 100%, Richie. Yeah, definitely that's better. We are trying to get in the territory of like 1,600 to 2,000 square feet. We're trying to get into a house. We're trying to hit like a 1.5 to 2 bath, 3 to 4 bed, yard preferably enclosed. Like all of these variables make the rent pretty rough. We want to have a garage. Hey, Grats Bugs. No, I didn't see that. I haven't been on the computer because of being on vacation, so I'm falling behind on everything. Ah, damn, that's rough, gun. No, yeah, I'm not looking to move. We're not looking to move too far. We're looking at Cleveland right now, which is nearish to where we already live. Essentially, we're just trying to get closer into a metro area. Yep. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. They didn't spend a lot of time on the lyrics. They really didn't spend a lot of time on the lyrics. Yeah. I feel like I need to take care of all the shit that I let go. That's my focus on everything was right now it's just like I need to stop being as unhealthy as possible. Uh, I need to stop vaping, which fortunately, success there. I'm cutting back on coffee and stuff. Trying to fix the IRS, so I'm working away on all the financial issues. Yeah, now I need to take up cigarettes and close the loop. I switched to vaping to give myself more runway to smoke more cigarettes. Hell yeah, Bugs. That rocks. I'm glad for you. Yeah, yeah. It's the circle of life, really. I'm astonished that I was able to break out of it again. But I did in the past when I quit cigarettes. I quit cold turkey then as well. It's weird. Yeah. I won't say that it was like it definitely took me a while to get to doing it. It's not like it's fun or something. So, vapes are illegal here now? I like Veps. or how would you even say that? Vepes. Vepes. Tad Vepes. Like crepes, yeah. Vips. Selling the juice. And where is this at that it's illegal? Yeah, Vespa. California, really? That's crazy. What's everybody gonna do now? Cocaine? Yeah. They already were. It's not. Yeah. Yeah, there is that weird conundrum, right, where the stuff like vape juice will become illegal and cigarettes will still be sellable over the counter. And it's just the way our stupid world works. Because laws aren't real. All politicians are unserious and don't really give a fuck about anything. I mean, big tobacco kind of got its second wind with the vape business, so they've been winning. They're not. This isn't them back. This is just more of the same. Same boss. Old boss, same as the new boss. New boss, same as the old boss. Would I ever run for office? No. I am not. Uh, I'm not capable of such a thing. I would definitely say some shit, lots of shit, just wrong. I would want to be good in a way that I am not. I don't have the capacity to be. Eh, I guess. I would say we have some examples where that, you know, kind of doesn't work. Like, I like Zoran still. I would want to be a Zoran, but I don't have any of that charisma. I don't have any of that anything. bar for entry has been drastically lowered. Well, I mean, you know that I would be like a pro worker. Basically, I'd be a lefty leftist. But I don't like. I think that I think charisma is really the majority of it. It's not really like being a lawyer or whatever, knowing the law per se. And I don't think it has been that for a long time. Although I think it is a lot of politicians are or were students of the law. But yeah, it's I mean, the United States in particular is really aesthetic politics, right? It's surface level. Also, I have a name that basically precludes me from office. If you know, you know. Although that said, there is another fucker who is this is in Ohio. There's a guy who has a name that would preclude from office, but he's on the evil side of the fence. There's a guy whose name is Putsch, and what do you think he did? If you guessed, held beer hall rallies. You guessed correctly. Oh, yes. Yeah, but he's absolutely a fucking white nationalist Nazi guy, so he is leaning in. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's my destiny, Dave. I need to become a gravity well. I need to, yeah, I could be like a gravity well for these guys, right? I could be like, look at my name. I, I am your leader. And then, I just spontaneously explode at the right moment. Now that's a typo. You've turned his name into an event. I'm launching a grand platinum. I'm planning a grand platinum. Hey, Rocket Whale, long time no see. Why don't you just have the Atlantic do it, Dave? He's really got a shit ton of traction of late. I haven't looked in for a minute, but I know that there was sort of a new swell on the Democrat side of the fence to try to the center trying to destroy his ass. You can't say clip. You can't say clip, Jim. You can't say clip, Jim. You can't say that. Oh. Oh yeah, God. I can't say it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's clearly unsayable. Look, see, what happened was the first time I said it wrong. The second time I said it right. The third and fourth time was me realizing that what Dave actually wrote was not clip chimp, but climp chimp. Okay? All right? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like my name would be liability number one. I mean, I was basically born with a political campaign destroying name. And you can't like hide that shit. Eventually it comes out, right? It's worse if you try to change it because then you look you look guilty. Like, why'd you try to cover that up, buddy? What's with the name change, huh? It's not like you got the tattoo. Yeah, it's not like I changed my name to this. I just thought it sounded cool. I didn't know. I didn't know. It's only in every movie. By the way, the other day, uh, we I don't know why, but like some people on my work team have been trying to be a little bit more like, let's get to know each other better, blah 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 blah. So little things. It's not a big deal. It's whatever, right? But on one of our meetings, one of them was like, let's talk about our names, like our last names. And I was like, look, y'all. Whatever game this is, I obviously lose. I condemn, I condemn, I condemn. Secure our future. Yikes. Weird. It does sound. Just sounds real weird. I should have taken Nakomi's last name. That's a brilliant. It's a brilliant thing I didn't do. I'm sure it will be vouchsafed to you on life. It's not too late. That's true. That's true. I can change my name to hers, and then we can both lose our voting rights. Oh man. Actually, what if we just hyphenated, but then we're still carrying. That's like you really want the name. You're really bringing it along. Engaging in mutually assured destruction with a spouse. A really mean grandfather. He's just mean. What a mean guy. I don't want to know my family history at all. That the whole thing where like Europeans get really mad now about Americans claiming to have any sort of European heritage at all. I'm like 100% on their side. I'm like, yeah, yes, sever the ties. Oh, all right. I'm probably gonna go crash out in both senses, in both meanings. My doctor's office calls everyone except me by their last name when they call them back for their appointment. I get first named. I don't know. I don't think I know your name, so I don't know. I have found in my life, though, just for contrast, I don't get that treatment. And what I get is worse. If I get something unusual, it will involve a salute. And it's not what I'm looking for. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I've mentioned this before, though. It's for some people, it's the first thing they think of, and they just sort of blurt it out. I don't know. I don't know why. I told you guys the story about we did an escape room one time, just Nakomi and I, and the guy running the room. We come out. We're like, just small talking after the fact, and then for whatever reason, he like was looking at our names, and then he did the thing, and with the words, the salute and the words. We always get the salute and the words. You don't get one. Anyway, and we were like, haha, yeah, awkwardly, like, actually, we don't really think that's that funny. And then left, and the guy actually chased us down after we left to apologize. Like, hey, I'm sorry I did that. I don't know why I did that. And I was like, it's fine, it comes with the name. Oh no. Pew pew. At any rate. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. I'm gonna go try to actually sleep an entire night through. But folks, thank you so much for hanging with me for this void that I brought you to. And I hope you all have a lovely night. All right? I appreciate you. I will see you next time.